In 1891, the plains of West Texas were being rapidly settled. Ranchers were being joined by farmers, followed by women and children. The need for a town with churches and schools and a solid jail was undeniable. Well, there's nothing that Matador folk don't like more than having a little fun and taking care of business. Watch how the town of Matador came to be the Motley County seat.
I'd like to tell you a story about how the town of Matador came to be. In 1891, H.H. Campbell was the manager out at the Matador Ranch. Well, he and several other residents decided that it was time to organize the county, and one of the things they had to do was to have a town, a county seat. To get a patent for a county seat, you needed at least 20 businesses. At that time, they only had one, and that was the Dewdrop Saloon on the banks of Ballard Creek. Well, the Matador Cowboys were pretty resourceful people, so they borrowed enough stuff from the commissary and the ranch to come over here on Ballard Creek and set up some barrels with 4 planks on them, or boxes with 4 planks, and create their 20 businesses for their bogus town. For example, the lumberyard. All they had was a roll of barbed wire, a keg of nails, and a few planks, and that was their lumberyard. The other example was perhaps the millinery shop. Mrs. J.L. Moore set that up with some hats that she either possessed at the time or created for her shop. Well, the Cowboys did this bogus town for one day to qualify. And that's what they did, and that's how Matador was created.
In addition to having 20 businesses, the folks had one other hurdle to clear to establish a county seat. They needed to submit a petition with 150 signatures. Problem was, they only had 139 residents, 11 shy of the requirement. So, how did they get enough names on that list? Perhaps they got a bit creative. At the time, the Banger family's neighbor noticed that both Old Man Nat and someone named John had signed. How folks must have laughed. The only one named John in that family was their old mule. Yes, sirree, Cowboy Ingenuity. And that's how the town of Matador came to be the Motley County seat.